During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how. By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have my penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A, always, B, aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, guys.
You're hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking egg.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
What up, bitches? It's Monday. It's June 24th, 2019. This is Revenge of the Sis. I'm Mike Shealy. That's Royce Lopez.
Hi.
And we're just pleased as punch to be here today.
It's a lie.
Very happy to be here. Of course, live on our fabulous YouTube. YouTube.com, the world's largest video streaming website.
I just got an email back from you. I got an email back from YouTube. They said the $3,000 they owe us. They asked if they're going to pay us next Tuesday because they're having some financial troubles.
I believe it. I know that's a joke, but I believe it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we just give me a couple days. I got you.
So we were demonetized, obviously, as everybody knows. We were demonetized, and on the 21st, everybody receives their YouTube money, like for your super chats and for ads that are run on your channel.
Yes.
Revenge of the Sis was demonetized. Nightwave was demonetized, along with a bunch of other channels. Were demonetized, and everyone I've spoken to, and I've spoken to quite a few that have been demonetized around that same time frame. None of them have gotten their money. And I think they owe us about $3,000. And by the way, $3,200 exact, $3,265. If you want to be specific,
and I mean, hey, look, if we want to just tack on, what they owe me too. I mean, that's
how much is that, Mike?
Yeah, $1,256.
Okay, so what's the total there? So we're at $4,300. Well, $4,365. That no one's counting, is what I'm saying. So
now, keep in mind, Revenge of the Sis. We first of all, we're getting this goddamn. You're going to give us.
They have to,
one way or another. If it's got to be a my cousin Vinny situation where I'm like, how about I kick your ass and I take the $200?
Yeah,
it's going to be one of those. But like with ROTC, it's like, okay, we don't blow the ROTC money. The money goes into like essentially an escrow, and when we need it for business stuff, whatever, right?
Or when we go on a trip or something,
we can kind of absorb that blow for a month or so while we fight and get our money. We're gonna get our money. Our solo shows are like that's the money we need to like pay. I
Right,
had to
right.
pay my health insurance this week out of my savings, which is fun. Hey, look, I am very blessed to be at a point where I have some savings. It's nice.
Right, of course.
But I shouldn't
That's not the point, though.
dipping into it to pay for my health insurance.
No.
When I'm clearly, when I should have had $1,200 deposited into my account Saturday. And then, of course, with ROTC as well, Sinatra, a lot of people.
No More News is
Central
another one.
Happenings is another one. Central Happenings told me that
somebody
they're
else.
not getting paid.
There's quite a few people.
Yeah, Adam Green, No More News. There's a bunch of people. Look, bottom line is this. You don't want to pay us anymore? Fair. It's fine. It's your platform. You're like, my whole thing is, and I've said this, people disagree with me, but I've always felt like these platforms have a obligation to allow us to have freedom of speech. They do not have an obligation to pay us money to be on their platform. I agree. However, we have prior past due amounts
Correct.
that have been agreed upon. You ran those ads. You made money off those ads. You processed the super chats. So you don't need to pay us anymore. Fine. But you owe us money. There's a difference between you deciding, all right, from this day forward, I'm not paying you for your horrible, evil content. Fine. You still owe me money. You still owe him money. You owe us money.
Yeah,
This is an agreed upon, processed fucking thing. You owe us the money.
If you get fired on a Friday, they still have to pay you for the week you worked.
Yes, you can't.
This is simple. This isn't like, this isn't because I've had a couple people. For the most part, everybody gets a couple. It's their platform. Yeah, I get it's their platform. But if I worked at GE and they fired me from GE and I go, hey, you didn't pay me for June, and they go, it's their company. No, I know, but I worked those hours.
I was there for 40 hours that week.
So
I
you
want my
need to
money.
pay me. So they're not. So from what I've heard, these are the different conflicting reports that I've heard. Not conflicting, but one or two that are different. And I think the reason that is they handle it differently. So Sinatra's the first one that goes, yeah, they owe me about $4,000, and it's in there. And they told him that they'll pay him when he qualifies again for the partner program.
That's not how it works. I'm sorry. That's not how the law works.
Yeah.
I don't. This is now where it ventures outside of the realm of your personal terms of service.
Yeah.
Now it's the law. You owe this money. You owe this money. Pay people the money you owe them.
And the other part that a lot of people really need to get hip on, it's not just a matter that they're not paying people. Because YouTube already has one of the longest waits to get paid to begin with. It's like a month and a half for stuff you've done.
Yeah, I think Amazon's the only one that's worse.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, because of Twitch. You're right. Yeah,
Twitch
you're right.
is
You're
worse,
right.
But YouTube's not that
It's
much
right.
better.
So they're really long to pay you. The problem is all this money, they're sitting with it, making interest on it, and using it for whatever they want, when we should have the money and be making interest on it and using it for whatever we want. So that's what I was told. But then I also received a message from Ethan Ralph. He was sober. And when he sent me the message,
Did he furnish proof that he was sober?
he was awake.
Okay. Well, that.
Okay,
doesn't-
fine. Hold on. He was sober-ish.
Okay, there you go.
And-
like me. Okay,
So,
I like it. I gotta
but he
get
did
that.
send me a message, and he was like, "Yeah, results may vary, but eventually they paid me, but it was like months later. So they didn't pay him like right away. It was months later. So I think the reason they hold the money is they want you to try again to be a verified partner or partner process or what the fuck. Oh, you know the other fucked up part that I realized? So when you're monetized, when you're a partner like that, you can then email them and ask them questions and be like, hey, the moment you're demonetized, you lose all that. You can't hey, you need to help me out. They'll ignore you. I did send an email.
You know what you're doing, YouTube. You guys know what you're doing.
I sent an email Saturday to them, and I'm waiting for them to reply. I go, we give us our money. This is our money. And we're not even the people that there's people that they're holding even more money than they're holding from us. So it's not even you know what I'm wondering? You think Crowder got paid?
Crowder definitely got paid.
You think Crowder got paid?
Definitely got paid, or he'd be bitching.
Yeah, it's a good point. That's a very good point.
Crowder
He would
got
be
paid.
So they seem to do this, and I want
It's very selective. As always, it's selective.
Well, I think part of the reason for that is that Google is one of these companies where, like, there's other companies that you work at where the rules are the rules across the board, right? Like, if you grab somebody's ass and you're a fucking janitor, or if you grab somebody's ass and you're a fucking manager, it doesn't matter. That's unacceptable. It doesn't matter your level. It doesn't matter who complains. It doesn't matter. Those are the rules. Those are rules. Those are rules. When it comes to Google, and we've seen this over the years we've been doing this, they only care. They have some sort of metric where they analyze how big is this show, how big are these people, will they affect us publicly? If they see the backlash isn't enough people, they go, yeah, what does it matter? Crowder's big, of course. I want to know, seriously. And if you guys want to if you want to ask Crowder, I would love to find out.
CNZ saying I got paid. Well, look, Kyle, I'm glad you got your $18, but we're talking about big boy bucks right now. Okay,
CNZ was demonetized,
I guess,
but he was paid.
I guess he had to be because I think he had super chats. I've super chatted him before.
We did not. However, we did not get
I'm
paid.
kidding, CNZ. I love you.
We did not get paid. I've emailed them. I've been trying to figure out, and I think that's the other part that's the worst, is that depending on who you ask, they have a different. Yeah, they're not paying me. Yes, they never paid me. Or no, they did pay me. Or this, they did. It's not uniform. You know, it's not like I want to know, and I mean this. I really want to know. Did Crowder get paid? I want to know, and I know the answer is probably yes. But if I don't care if you agree with me or don't agree with me, why are people like Crowder and stuff getting paid, and why are we not getting paid? I would love to understand. We earn the money the fucking same way, doing the same thing. So that's what we're dealing with. We're fighting with them. YouTube still has their super chat money. Who's super chat money? Crowder super chat money?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Pressing X to doubt right now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I haven't really. I don't follow Crowder anymore, so I couldn't tell you. I also no longer follow Ben Shapiro. But I really want to know. Some of Owen's streams are monetized. Yeah, we know. We've been through that. But that's the other thing. I remember when Owen first got demonetized, he said that YouTube owed him like 30 G's or something like that. And he said they didn't pay him, but then eventually I guess they did pay him. I don't know how this works, but here's what bothers me. For those who don't know, and this is a little bit of what they call inside baseball. The way it works is when you're monetized with YouTube, when you get your money, YouTube doesn't send you the money. YouTube sends the money to AdSense, which is another. There's so many little different little companies that they move money around in. Your money gets sent to your AdSense. When your money gets sent to your AdSense, once you reach a threshold, whatever that is, they pay you. Our money's not even showing up in our AdSense.
No, it just disappeared.
Our money's only showing up in the YouTube, this is how much you made in May. So it's not even showing up. So it all goes through another company. It's not even there. So I find it really, really weird. By the way, really quick, I'm sorry. Daywave didn't get a strike, okay? The video was blocked worldwide because of something I played, but there's no strike. If you want to watch the fucking replay, it's on DLive, all right? DLive.tv/Daywave. There. Now shut up. This is, it seems selective. It seems really weird. Some people do get paid. Some people don't get paid. And I really, really, really wonder if it has to do with how much backlash they could withstand. You know what I mean? How much public outrage they can. And that's why we've been saying this since the beginning. I mean, in the first year of our existence, for 6 months out of the first year, we couldn't even stream on our main channel?
No, we've been getting fist fucked from day one. And for nothing, for doing nothing. Whatever.
No, I know. You're right about us. I agree with that. And look, we're not the only ones, obviously, that got affected by this. But YouTube is withholding money. They're not paying us in a timely manner for the work that we did. And the worst part is that they're not communicating with us.
No, they hide. They literally borrow money and then they hide and don't leave their house.
Right.
So they don't have to pay nobody.
They're not communicating and telling us, you'll get paid on this day. Outclass is right. YouTube beats me in this house. So I guess with all that being said, if
Somebody's asking now about, I know just to answer because you just had to answer too. About
Sure, go ahead.
About Nightwave on Friday. I'm gonna just really quick, okay?
Sure.
Nightwave's being left up was like a courtesy thing I did
Right.
here and there. Okay, I was doing an LA Werewolf Medicare thing anyway. I was taking all the streams down. So if there's occasionally a stream that's not there, I took it down. Okay, I took it down because of whatever. Maybe I said something. Maybe something was said. Whatever. We're trying our best right now to protect these fucking channels and keep them around as long as they are.
Yeah.
So when people go, "Oh, I didn't catch it. Why isn't it there?" They used to never be there after replay, and it may go back to that. So I don't want people bitching and moaning all the, well, I couldn't watch the replay. Well, then catch it live. I'm not going to get more fucked here.
Can I give another tip if you don't mind for these people? Don't count on YouTube. You know who else has the replays up for like a month? Go to DLive. Go to the channel.
Yeah.
The replays of those episodes are there. I know.
Well, I deleted it from. Oh no, I didn't delete it from DLive.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you can get the replays there. ZNZ says, I deleted all my live streams. Yeah, you're gonna reapply. Good luck.
And you should. It's not even.
You're right.
It's not even deleting them to get remonetized. I don't even give a fuck about monetization anymore. But it's just that these
to keep
this
your channel
arbitrary decision to be like, we're gonna kick you off, even though you
Yeah.
have no strikes, like shit like that. I just don't want it. So it's like sometimes things. The whole point of like originally doing the solo shows was for me to get away with doing shit that I could never get away with on the show. Just
Right.
be fucking fly, go nuts. And sometimes that's going to result in the episode being taken down. I'm not going to lose my channel because some people are like, but I wanted to watch. Well, sorry, too fucking bad sometimes. Like we're fucking scrambling right now.
This is funny. Chris Scheuer in the chat says, Vox Day still has super chats. You just have to be smart. Yeah, no, you're right. You no,
That's what it is.
You understand why YouTube didn't do anything to Vox Day? Because
boring,
he's
and
so boring. He doesn't
about
even
anything that has any merit.
he doesn't recognize as a person.
He's just
He's a light pole.
You know what?
You know?
You know why Vox Day is still getting super chats? Because Vox Day is like the Milton from Office Space of YouTube. Nobody
glitch.
cares about him. Nobody notices. It's just constantly like, hey, we need you to move your desk down over there. Thanks. Go away. Like, nobody ever notices Milton. Nobody ever notices Vox.
I just got a message from Google in the future, and the message reads, "Did you know if you owe Revenge of the Sith $3,000 and they break your leg, you still owe them $3,000?"
It's gonna end up being a My Cousin Vinny moment.
Oh yeah.
How about I kick your fucking ass and then I just keep the 200?
So, and again, look, I understand for people that listen to this show and listen to a bunch of shows. I'm sure there's a lot of people like, oh, here we go again. We know YouTube sucks. Just I've had people tweet me like, just stop using them. Sure, you got it. What platform that's losing what platform that's losing $250 million a year and being held up by the biggest corporation on the planet?
Where are we headed?
Where do you want us to go? Twitch? Do you understand if you sneak? The only thing Twitch allows now is video game and softcore cam girls. That's it. And by the way, follow Memeology if you don't get on Twitter because I know his videos are great. But Memeology has been obsessed, and he's been taking screen caps and everything. Of Twitch is basically monetized softcore cam girls.
That's what it is. It's
That's all it is.
It's just cleavage in video games.
Right. There was one girl's doing pole dancing, and again, we're sitting here and just saying fucking dumb things and saying dick jokes and saying dumb words and blah. And you know, I also say this. I don't think Revenge of the Sith will ever be monetized because of the name of the show either. I don't think they're not going to allow it. It's Pride Month. Revenge for what? What are you going to kill gay people?
Yes. Yes.
Fucking wish.
One by one.
Not going to happen. So relax. We're just telling dumb jokes. But so, with all that being said, I guess now's a good time as any to plug it. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. Become a patron. We need about 500 patrons. I think we're like at 190 right now, but about 500 to make up for the ass fucking that we receive from YouTube. And now that they're holding their money, it makes it even more fun for us. So
that's not true at all. It's way less.
I know,
fun.
Mike. I was being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
I was no boot goofing.
Okay, because it's not good.
It's not. I was
It's
just
the opposite. Whatever good is, this is the opposite of that.
How is it also that the moment that we were demonetized, every single porn bot in America has been coming into our chat? Like, it's just porn bot after porn bot after porn bot after porn bot. That's not a problem, though, YouTube, right? Us telling jokes to only people who want to hear those jokes. We're not going like, I don't know, a pride parade and screaming at someone. Remember, this is an old one from our show. But remember the pride parade last year in England when the cop with the rainbow thing tried to put it on that guy that was just eating at a cafe, and he's like, fuck no, get away from me, dude.
Yeah, and then he, I think there was another one recently. Did you hear about the guy that got arrested?
No.
Some guy did like a Hitler salute at a gay pride parade, and he was immediately arrested.
Wait, arrested? Like arrested?
It
Arrested?
was in Europe. You know, it's really not allowed to do anything.
Well, did you see I told you this this weekend. Did you see the kid, 15 years old, who made an edgy boy meme in England, and it was like, Prince Harry, and it says race traitor on it.
Oh yeah,
that's what it says. 4.5 years in juvenile correct, which is prison basically for 4.5. This kid's life will now be ruined because he's going to. I don't know if you know about these juvenile detention centers, but normally people that go there for many years never come out normal again. They become, as they say, institutionalized because he made a meme. He didn't make any threats. He never said celebrities have made more credible threats against Trump in this country than that. He got 4.5 years. I don't, start your own YouTube. Cool. Yeah. Loan me money and I'll tell you what, you give me a fucking hundreds of millions of dollars. I'll start my own YouTube right now. Okay. I'll start it right now.
And I love that argument because again, what's going to happen is they're going to take away your web registrars. They're going to take away Cloudflare. They're going to take away services rendered to your website. Do you understand this doesn't stop at YouTube?
No,
it doesn't stop anywhere. It's Silicon Valley. This is it. They own the internet.
But this is exactly what you were saying about, you mentioned this, like when we were talking about like, oh, no one cared about Alex Jones, and you brought it up. It's like you were talking about Andrew Anglin, this happening to him, nobody cared about him. And they didn't just take his YouTube, his Twitter, everything. He's had to move different website servers how many times? Because they won't even host they won't even host.
He can't go out in public.
Yeah, he can't go out in public.
He's moving around from secret location to secret location.
Yeah, and it's not something that you really can. It's not something you really could do anything about anymore. It's you got to keep going on, and it's I guess the part for me where I get kind of upset and the time that it really hits home to me is like I'll watch stuff from a few years ago that other people did, and it's really funny, and like all the old classic O&A stuff, 90s Howard Stern FM shows wouldn't be allowed on new YouTube.
No, of course
it
not.
wouldn't be allowed. You're not allowed to have them. No Mel Brooks movie would ever be. Well, maybe it would because he's Jewish, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's like I was playing old clips Friday of just us doing prank calls from back in the day.
Oh, those were fun.
And that's why I took the episode down because there was one where there's one call that I'd forgotten all about, but it just was labeled Mersh Exhausted, and I'm like, what is this one? And
okay.
After like 2 days of us doing it, and I was just worn out, and I just had it, and I was tired, and I sat on hold. It was these two black ladies talking about relationships for like. They kept us on hold for like 11 minutes, and I just sat and waited and waited and waited and got to the point where this woman was bitching about her man or whatever, and they finally let me on the phone, and they thought I was some other guy, and they're like, hey, it's you Jacob, and I'm like, hey, what's up, it's Jacob, and they're like, this isn't Jacob, and I'm like, yeah, it is Jacob. You tell that N-word bitch that she's too fucking entitled and to relax, and you just died laughing in the background, and you're like, you didn't even try anything with them. I'm like, I know, I'm tired. I played that, and then I was like, I gotta take the episode down because you can't do that.
No,
now.
of course not.
It's fucking hilarious though. Like it was just so blurted out, and they're like, what the fuck?
I was playing some of Cousin Joe's old Vincent DeMaio stuff, and
yeah,
I'm like,
I played one of those.
You can't. I played the one where Cousin Joe pretended to be J.J. Burden on a sports show, the former 49ers player.
That one I think you can still get away with.
No, you can't. Have you reheard it?
I've heard it.
He gets kind of racist.
Does he? Okay. Yeah, but
I mean, it's on the borderline. You probably get away with it, but it wouldn't be monetized.
But it was there was listening to one Friday where he was calling and he was telling the lady like about the developed pictures. Remember that one?
Yes.
He ran over the black guy with his car, and he's just like fucking.
I played the one
like Jesus, Joe.
I played the one where he called one of his Hasidic neighbors and accused him of stealing his Christmas decorations.
That's fucking funny.
And he said, "I'm going to shove a menorah up your ass." Was one of the lines.
One I remember too.
It was fucking brutal. And yeah, you can't do that stuff anymore. And you know, a lot of people, I know people just, you need to change with the times. To what? We need to be fucking trans now to be like, you understand what I'm saying?
What do I have to do? I have to start sucking children's dicks on the air to get at the top of the algorithm?
It wouldn't hurt.
But that's like, you understand?
Yeah.
I don't want to, I'm not going to fucking just be like, yeah, no, it's fine, man. We're just going to do what all these other people are doing because all of these other people are doing it. That's never been my way of living.
And that's the thing. And then what do you want us to do? Like, every once in a while, I do like to cover other YouTube people that are really out there. But do you just want us to be just fucking like, hey, Turbo Dick 69 said about Tiger Fuck 50? I don't care. Like, we just want to tell our fucking jokes. We're trying to do our show, man. Shout out to JJ Stoner.
But they don't let you do that even. Like, they're not letting the drama channels do shit anymore.
That's a good point.
And
Yeah, you're right.
90% of fucking YouTube's views. Most of their money came from that.
Diarrhea $10 says, new listener, great show. Thank you, Diarrhea. Hope you feel better.
That. I'm just over it, man.
No, man, I know.
Just pay us our fucking money that you owe us. Because then that's just 1 month's worth. That's not the week extra before we got demonetized in June.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
So that's like another fucking probably $300 for me, and it's probably another at least $500-600 for fucking ROTC that they're just gonna keep.
Yeah. So again, the problem is if you're gonna demonetize people, you need to fucking communicate with them. You can't just get rid of somebody and go, you're not getting your last paycheck either. It's not how it works. So
like, I feel like I work at like a shitty restaurant. You know what I mean? That would do that.
But don't worry though, the porn bots are taking over the chat. That never happened when we were monetized. It's really weird. Very, very weird. So you sent me this. This is one of those Project Veritas things. Insider blows whistle as exec reveals Google plan to prevent Trump situation. All right, let's check this out. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, with the music.
Okay,
I know. It's a little dramatic. Let's relax.
And I'll say this. With Project Veritas, I think sometimes they do really good work. I think sometimes they do really bad work. So I'm not saying but regardless, this is good. I actually saw some of this is good. The stuff they did with Twitter was really good. You don't need what they're doing is scarier than any music you're gonna play. You don't need to play the creepy music.
Yeah, it's
we got it.
Silly.
We got it.
The reason why I decided to come to Project Veritas is
Gangland, Google.
sometimes we bury people in the algorithm. We call them white nationalists, even though they're not. Just so that their spicy memes get buried. Pretty fucked up. Then we kill their families. Because people need to know what's actually going on with Google. There's this facade about what they're doing, but what they're actually doing, what the employees are actually seeing inside the company is different.
But the reason we launched our AI principles because people were not putting that line in the sand, and they were not saying what is fair and what's equitable. So we're like, well, we are a big company, we're going to say it.
We're a big company. We get to say. We get to say the thing and decide the things.
What? I'm sorry. The reason we launched our AI principles...
Head of Responsible Innovation. Like, these titles, man, this is, like, creepy, right?
The reason we launched our AI principles is because people were not putting in the line in the sand.
It's because people were not putting that
Somebody
line
said
in the
it's
sand,
funny
and
when
they
the
were
lights come on for that guy. It would be funny if, like, a janitor walks in, some Hispanic guy, and he flips the light on while they're filming. Just starts buffing the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not only that, he has headphones on. He doesn't even notice. He just keeps doing it.
Hey, what the hell, man?
It's just his face. The fuck? Oh, sorry. Sorry. I clean. It's a basura. Just grabbing garbage cans and stuff. You're like, well, this is ruined. We shouldn't have live streamed this. We really should have pre-recorded it.
Why don't we pre-record this?
That we really put this guy at risk.
Jen, so you said, she also said they were not saying that there's what's fair and equitable and what's equitable. So we're like, well, we're a big company. We're going to say it. Do you think that your responsibility as a big company is to be fair and equitable?
I like how James O'Keefe though has the same approach to all of these, and it's beautiful. Just feed them drinks.
Yeah, that's a good
point. Hey, you want to go out to dinner? I'll buy you some fucking drinks. Tell me about your job. Tell me about work. What's going on at work? Worky, work. Shot, shoddy, shot. Come on, work. Tell me about work. And eventually they're like, oh, yeah, no, we slander people all the time. We just say libelous shit. What are they going to fucking do about it? We're Google. We fuck. One time we doxed the kid. It was hilarious. Like they're just sitting there, what is happening? Every video Project Veritas does. It's like just some Twitter executive going, oh, yeah, no, that kid I fucked. Oh, I fucked the shit out of that kid one day. Oh, it was crazy. Hey, salute. So I've probably fucked like 24 kids. There was yelling over the ambient noise and shit.
Have you heard of Jeffrey Epstein?
I used to fly on his plane. It's just like, Jesus.
Saying what is fair and what's equitable. So we're like, well, we are a big company. We're going to say it.
People who voted for the current president do not agree with our definition of fairness.
People who voted for our current president do not agree with our current definition of fairness. So that means you get to just tell those people to go fuck themselves?
Can I just say something now?
Sure.
This is amazing work. Project Veritas does amazing work sometimes. This is going to go nowhere. That's the worst.
Oh, no, we know.
That's the worst part about
it never goes anywhere.
I've seen at least 5 Project Veritas videos like this that were so damning. I was like, oh, my God, this is the kind of thing you'd open up a congressional hearing about. Crickets.
Of course.
Nobody's going to give a shit.
You know why? Because Ben Shapiro still on YouTube, and that's what matters.
Now, here's 10 reasons why we need to kill Iranian children to avenge our flying robot.
When you put it that way, it sounds silly, Mike. It sounds silly.
But that flying robot is worth about $120 million, and those Iranian kids are worth not even a fraction of that.
What about Jewish kids?
Well,
priceless.
First of all, they are priceless, okay? And they are all victims of the Holocaust.
All of them?
All survivors.
All of them?
Every single one.
That's crazy.
This is a Goliath, I'm but a David, trying to say that the emperor has no clothes.
He got called in front of Congress multiple times. They can pressure us, but we're not change.
We get called in front of Congress several times. Like, first of all,
like, they can do, like, whatever.
Can you imagine? Mike, we're living in a world where somebody that says, like, is deciding what you're allowed to say on the internet. Like, you know, it's just, I wasn't feeling it. And I was like, I'm just going to delete that account. I just wasn't feeling it that day.
Being a small little ant, I can be crushed, and I'm aware of that. But this is something that is bigger than me. This is something that needs to be.
Sorry, I had a cold. I apologize.
Yeah, my apologies.
You have a lozenge?
And then they turn the lights. Is there a light on in here?
Yeah, it's really dark. Anyway, my name is Steve McGillicuddy. I work for Google.
Well, I did anyway.
Anyway, I'm fired now, yeah. I work for, have you heard of this company, D-Live?
To the American public.
Elizabeth Warren is saying that we should break up Google. And, like, I love her, but she's very misguided. Like, that will not make it better.
You should say like more.
I love her. Elizabeth Warren is saying we should break up Google. I love her, but that won't fix it. It will make it worse because now all these smaller companies who don't have the same resources we do.
Smaller companies who don't have the same resources that we do will be charged with preventing the next Trump situation. It's like a small company cannot do. And it's
what? What? What?
Now look,
I'm
going to say
something.
Can
I just one more time?
Sure, please.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
What? I have to ask one more time. Like,
I'm sorry. Can I do one real quick?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Say what? That's better. I like that.
Now, wait. Look, and if people go, yeah, we know that. No, we know that too. We know that that's their end goal. But when you do something like that, you don't say it out loud. You know what I mean? You're doing it, and we all know you're doing it. But you don't say it out loud,
this
right?
It's like that one CIA guy that was at the bar back in the 60s going, all right, so once we shoot Kennedy, right? Like, what do we do then? Do we get the bodies or do we? You're going, shut the fuck up.
Your job, Jen, isn't to prevent the next Trump situation. No one has charged you with that. No, your job as any corporation, your first thing should be to the shareholders, right? That's always what it is. Your shareholders are number one. And then your employees, and it goes down there. Your job isn't to prevent the next Trump thing. So they're saying, good, listen to this. we're so big and powerful. We have to stay big and powerful so that a Trump situation doesn't happen.
We literally need to keep our status level and our level of power so that we can decide who the president's going to be.
We will be charged with preventing the next Trump situation. It's like a small company cannot do that.
Trump situation. It's like a small company cannot do. And it's like
That's not how it works.
Boosting of conservatives on Facebook. That insider inspired someone at Pinterest to come to Project Veritas with his story. Last week, we released a report from the Pinterest insider
Beavis?
Eric Cochran, detailing censorship of pro-life and Christian content.
The tech companies.
All right, with the Stranger Thing music.
I know.
Enough with
look,
this,
man.
Like, do you understand? You guys have a good thing here, but then you have to make it so fucking ham-fisted that normies aren't gonna watch this and go, "Oh, this is chilling." They're gonna go, "Look at this stupid music." You're taking people out of the narrative with your bullshit, James. God damn.
Can't fight us all.
Today, we bring
Why
you
is it that fucking AEW can put together a package that makes me excited?
Yes, you're
but
right.
You can't afford. You're telling me, James, you can't. No, because I'm gonna just get some kids that look up to me. They're fucking from Turning Point. That'll fucking or Campus Reform who'll work for free. Get somebody good, you fuck. This is our fucking livelihoods are on the line, you assholes. Sorry, just I get into
I get
shit
it.
like that.
Asking questions?
A couple weeks before the Google Insider came forward, Project Veritas secretly recorded with Jen Janai.
Okay, I'm sorry. Enough. Now I'm getting more specific. It's not Stranger Thing. It's the Inception horns that are bothering me. It's the Inception horns.
A Google executive. Janai talks about making sure when people search for things through machine learning algorithms, Google's political agenda is always present.
we all got screwed over in 2016.
No, we did not.
No,
we did not.
No.
Like any election in the history of America, half of us got fucked. Half of us, okay? The very half of us that were getting fucked for 8 years. It was our turn, you bitch.
Everybody got screwed over.
Every single person. We speak for everyone at Google.
But you know what? This shows you what they think. This shows you what they think. That there is no, outside of this little Silicon Valley bubble or Brooklyn bubble, depending on which one you're in, other people, other human beings, other needs don't register to them. They don't register that maybe the reason half the country voted for him was because they didn't like the way things were going.
Yes, it's called,
No, it's not me. It's the hillbillies who are wrong.
Yes, it's called being a sociopath.
No, I know. Sociopaths. There's more than one here.
Screwed over in 2016. Again, it wasn't just us, it was like the people got screwed over, the news media got screwed over, like everybody got
Oh, the poor news media. Oh, poor Abilio Acosta. Oh, Rachel Maddow. She has to go to her $6.2 million Upper West Side condo and fucking cry into her fucking 500 thread-counted Egyptian cotton sheets. Go fuck yourself. So mad right now. I'm so,
Using her ivory strap-ons with her girlfriend.
I'm physically hot right now.
I know, dude. I know. This is. Oof. That's a nice profile, though. I mean, if we're being honest, right?
That chick. That's not even. Let's let Toucan Sam continue.
All right. Well, let's find out. What was that movie where Steve Martin had a long nose?
Now we're rocking again, like, what happened there? How do we prevent it from happening again?
What happened there? How can we prevent it from happening again? I know it's hard to hear her if you're just listening.
Right after Donald Trump won the
Because
election
again,
in 2000,
James O'Keefe has to take people out and just ply them with alcohol at some Applebee's.
Yep.
No. Here, have another Dollarita. So tell me about how does the algorithm work, though? Oh my God! Don't even get me started on the algorithm. pulling fucking umbrellas out. Just drinking. Keep it out. No, it's fine.
You know, he goes at Applebee's so much he has a punch card for like free drinks.
James O'Keefe is the only guy that roofies people to not rape them.
Yes, you're right.
Let me tell you something about our fucking Pagite CEO. So he's just walking around sitting on the floor. Let's have another one.
Affairs. She determines policy and ethics for machine learning, or artificial intelligence.
You know, and I know we pause a lot. Then go fucking watch the whole video. 25 minutes is up there. Shut up. When we used to think like what was going to happen with AI, the worst thing that was going to happen, what do we used to think? We used to think Skynet. We used to think Terminator, right? Like robots are going to take over and they're going to kill us all with... This is actually what real AI... This is how AI is killing us. It's killing us because, first off, it's not artificial intelligence if you're changing the outcomes. What was it that was it the Microsoft AI on Twitter that just started really racist really fast? It just started.
Oh yeah, that was Taya.
Taya,
the AI that they put on Twitter and they activated it, and it took like I think it was overnight.
Yeah.
And she was already like doing the 14 words and just being all fucking dirty and filthy, and it was really funny.
Yeah.
What we've learned is that AI is increasingly what Google search is all about.
But the reason we launched our AI principles because people were not putting that line in the sand, and they were not saying what is fair and what's equitable. So we're like, well, we are a big company, we're going to say it. Where my definition of fairness and bias specifically talks about historically marginalized communities.
So you get to input your definition, not everybody's, not a consensus. You personally get to input your... I'm sorry, I mean, I just also think, not only does James take him to restaurants, you said Applebee's, he takes him to really cheap places. What's decorated behind them is not an Applebee's, it's less than an Applebee's.
It's decorated like a Moe's.
That's a place that you pay at the register when you're done. Like, they don't even bring you the ticket at the table.
It looks like a Chipotle or like a Tijuana Flats.
I'm sorry. It's got...
Could we get some more chips and salsa, please?
No, get it yourself. This is Chipotle.
Could I order like maybe I don't know, some street tacos or something? Only chips.
Only chips, and you
booze.
get it at the counter.
And booze.
They take him to a place that has a hot sauce bar. No, because there's like painted cans of Corona, bottles of Corona behind her.
And by the way, Jen Janai, head of responsible innovation at Google.
Well, her real name's Jen Janai.
You look like a cat lady who eats a lot of TV dinners, and you dress like you make $30,000 a year.
She does.
It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing.
Bias specifically talks about historically marginalized communities, and that's what I care about. Communities who are in power and have traditionally been in power are not who I'm solving fairness for.
So that's not fair then.
So
it's
that's not
fair.
how it works.
It's literally so what you're doing in order to create a system that's based on fairness is you're favoring one group over another,
right?
In the interest of fairness.
Everything's fair.
That makes sense.
Our definition of fairness is one of those things that we thought would be like obvious and everybody would agree to, and it wasn't.
Because you're so fucking arrogant! Because you're so fucking arrogant that you think that everybody thinks like you. You don't understand that people have different experiences in life. That what's fair to you, what's fair to somebody in fucking Silicon Valley is different than what's fair to some fucking poor farmer in Missouri. You thought that that's what it was. The truth of the matter is, a lot of people don't even disagree. There is marginalized communities. Sometimes cops do kill unarmed black kids. It's really fucked up. People believe that, but a lot of people that believe that also believe, but I should still be allowed to say whatever the fuck I want. Like, I'm not killing black kids. I'm not doing that.
No, but you're marginalizing them.
That's not a thing. You just throw words around if you want.
Because you're a white guy. You're a white oppressor.
Like, there are the same people who voted for the current president do not agree with our definition of fairness.
Yes, half of the country. Half of the country.
And that
half of the country. Half of the country.
And that should tell you something. And instead of being self-reflective and go, man, you know what? I guess this is. I would even be fine with Google.
No, it's the children that are wrong.
I would even be fine if Google were to go, look, honestly, we thought it was this. We're finding out it's not this. This is even if right now Google's going, look, this is a tough nut to crack. Everybody's different. We're going to work on it. We're going to try to get input from everybody. But every time they do a commission or like the AI commission that they tried to do, they'll put one conservative on there. One. And like, well, he can't be on there. He thinks babies shouldn't be murdered. Oh, well, all right then.
And their idea of a conservative, too, it's always like a Dave Rubin.
Yes, exactly.
I'll be on the panel. Oh, God,
you agree. You're not helping.
Fairness is a dog whistle. It does not mean what you think that it means, and you have to apply doublethink in order to understand what they're really saying. And what they're really saying about fairness is that they have to manipulate their search results so that it gives them their political agenda that they want. And so they have to...
We were rolling out through Oakland back in the 90s. We were running meth down south and then running guns up north. It was pretty good for a while. Then they came after my family.
Every Gangland episode.
All right, well...
What if it's just Baked Alaska again?
It is. It really is. I was actually just trying to find the...
They flipped the light on.
This program...
I was really just...
They flipped the light on and it's Jacob Wool. And you're like, wait a minute. You guys are trying something here.
All right. Let's go back to Gangland Google.
Rebias their algorithms so that they can get their agenda across. You know, to unpack everything that she's saying that she wants the algorithm to be fair to a hand-picked representative of that community, means that what she's trying to do is she's trying to sell you a product that is not objectionable. What she's trying to do is she's trying to sell a product that's not objective, that doesn't represent the will.
Oh, I'm going to say something else here, by the way. This is a woman.
Yeah.
Because she's wearing a hoodie. She's wearing a hoodie, you know, so you can't tell if it's supposed to be a guy or girl. But I think, Mike, you're going to pick up on it. Just keep an eye. Watch.
No, I think you're right.
Watch the neck.
Certain buzzwords.
And watch the neck movement. Watch.
That is not objectionable. What she's trying to do is she's trying to solve.
You know what I mean? It's not objectable, sweetie.
This is a chick.
Right. That's what it is.
A product that's not objective, that doesn't represent the will of its users, but instead represents the will of a group of people making decisions behind the shadows.
So what did you find inside Google that was related to this idea of fairness?
What I found at Google related to fairness was a machine learning algorithm called ML Fairness. ML standing for machine learning.
Doesn't that sound scary to you? ML Fairness?
It's going to be fair.
It's fair? But only for the things...
fair, but only for trannies.
Yeah, it's only fair for trannies.
Learning. And fairness meaning whatever it is that they want to define as fair. You could actually think of fairness as unfair because it's taking as input the clicks that people are making and then figuring out which signals are being generated from those clicks and which signals it wants to amplify and then also dampen.
And of course, the AI, which somebody said earlier in the chat, it's just code. Yes, but it's not just code. It's not just artificial intelligence it's running. It's artificial intelligence that's being manipulated.
Yeah, stop acting like it's just code. Yeah, the whole world runs on code, but this is code being used to manipulate the narrative. They're literally manipulating what people can see and hear, so they formulate the opinions they want them to. That's fucking scary, dude.
Quote, for example, imagine that a Google image query for CEOs shows predominantly men. Even if it were a factually accurate representation of the world, it would be algorithmic unfairness.
Algorithmic unfairness means reality.
Even
right?
no,
but doesn't that? But that's they're using the word algorithmic unfairness to describe reality.
Even if it were factually accurate, hold on. Even if it were okay, you know what? So if I were to search for here, let me try something. If I were to search for mechanic, right? Mechanic, we would say mostly men. Mostly men. Let's see. Mike. Already on the third line, there's a woman mechanic. Already on the third line of Google Images, there's a woman, another woman mechanic, another woman mechanic. This is
no way.
No, search mechanic, go down and look at the third line. You'll see the first woman mechanic. Scroll down again. you'll see another woman mechanic fixing a tire. Scroll down again, you'll see a woman mechanic in a beanie fixing a tire. Go down again, you'll see another woman mechanic. I'm telling you. This is.
I love that Google's spending all this time and energy on how to be worthless because you're making your product worthless.
Yeah.
Your only product is search engine, that kind of shit. Bring me the information I'm asking for. When you cease to bring people accurate and correct information, they will go elsewhere. You're killing your own product.
Presentation of.
Somebody says try family. All right.
Oh yeah, well it's gonna be all black and white people mixed. We've gone over that before.
Yeah, those really look like a bunch of average families to me, huh?
Yeah, we've covered it before.
Yeah. Now, but this time there's a lot more two dads.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
That seems to be a lot more of those than last time we looked.
Yeah, no, it's
a lot of two dads. All right, let's finish.
Of the world, it would be algorithmic unfairness, unquote. Gaurav Gite, a Google software.
Oh, good. Another street
Is
shitter.
it ever just like a Steve Williams?
No. Well, Steen.
Software engineer independently verified the thesis of this document.
But then there are teams which are called ML fairness.
ML fairness, the teams?
Fairness, like, you need to be fair.
Yeah.
So they're trying to modify the model such that even if the data for email CEOs is
it's low.
It's low.
It kind of balances out.
It still balances out.
So what we do is we used to be a search engine where you could look up things on the internet, but now what we do is we provide people with incorrect information to properly reflect how we want the world to be, and therefore we are invalidating our own product. It's actually very innovative, and we are going to take over the world.
And they've also changed the other thing besides just the pictures of CEOs, and we've talked about this before too, but they've changed the definition of words. Like they've completely changed the definition of words. Fascism now is only a right-wing ideology. That's all it is to them.
Now, this is a confidential document, correct?
Yes.
This is not a document that Google has come out and admitted that this is their process.
That's correct.
And in this document, it says, I'm going to read from it.
In fact, if you brought this up without the document, they would say that this is a conspiracy theory.
Wow. So then they wouldn't admit this publicly.
They would never admit this publicly.
In this document, it says, in some cases, it may be appropriate to take no action if the system accurately affects current reality, while in other cases, it may be desirable to consider how we might help society reach a more fair and equitable state via product intervention. What do they mean by that?
Your job is not to manipulate society. Your job is to tell me when I'm curious about something, what's the best website I can find that'll give me the information about that. That's it. That's your job.
So, what they want to do is...
Whoa. Pause.
Paused.
This has nothing to do with YouTube, but I just looked at the D-Live prize winners.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we should have been on the list of rising channels.
But we're not because we're X-rated. Yep.
Guess who won the gaming laptop?
Who?
That NADEXE guy, the one that's always live.
Always live?
Isn't that a little, is that a little fishy?
That's a little fishy.
That's a little. The guy that's always number one on the page. That's a little fishy,
well,
isn't it?
To be fair, the more listeners you have, the more tickets you get.
It's still a little fishy.
No, it is.
There's a lot of people on this website. There's a lot of tickets.
And
I don't, man, you're all just such pieces.
And I was looking at the rising channels. I was looking at the rising channels. If it wasn't for the fact that we were X-rated, we'd be like top 8, I think.
No. But fuck us, right?
Give or take, top 8 channels on D-Live.
Fucking sites. I'm sick of all of them.
Yeah. Like as a matter of fact, right now, if you turn the X tag on, and it is kind of related because it's not just Google. It is related. Really, it is. We're the number 2 show if you turn on the X tag right now on Google. Number 2 show. You know who we're second to? Who's Brittany Venti again. And of course, she doesn't have an X tag because she's allowed to do whatever she wants because she looks like the sloth from Ice Age.
We're being fucking conditioned to just with this. We're just being conditioned to be like, yeah, it's unfair, but what are you gonna do? Well, like it just sucks, man.
But you know what? But then I'll ask this: what are you gonna do? Because as you brought up at the beginning earlier, it's like What are we going to have Ted Cruz go, what are you going to do in this situation? And they go, nothing. Okay. Like,
that's it.
What do you do?
Well, I'll go ahead and send some more questions to your office that nobody's going to answer, and then I'm going to try to fuck AOC. Yeah. That's pretty much. I'm in my twilight years. I don't care.
But no, I'm not even shitting on Ted Cruz because Ted Cruz is legitimately trying. But you need more than one congressperson to give a fuck about this. More than two people. You know what I mean? You need there to be an outrage, and I don't think.
Well, Trump's looking into it.
Is he?
He said he's going to look into it.
No, that's good. I'm glad the Trump heights happened instead of us having free speech online. That's way better for us.
Trump has done more for Israel and done more for Saudi Arabia than he's ever going to do for us. That's the truth.
Yeah, I would agree.
They want to act as gatekeepers between the user and the content that they're trying to access. And so they're going to come in, they're going to filter the content, and they're going to say, actually, we don't want to give the user access to that information because it's going to...
I'm going to skip back to this bitch real quick.
And what
he's just reiterating what we
they're
just heard.
to boost authoritative content.
Accusations on around the fairness is that we're...
Okay, I'm going to try to read what she says because I know I could tell that it's going to be hard to hear. We've gotten accusations on around fairness is that we're unfair to conservatives because we choose what we define as credible news sources.
Fair to conservatives because we are choosing what we define as credible news sources, and those news sources don't necessarily
and those news sources don't necessarily overlap with conservative sources. So we're getting accusations of fair from one side.
With conservative sources, and so we're getting accusations of fair from one side.
Does Google have an editorial agenda? Does the company make news decisions? Is that
yes? Yes. I mean, yes.
I'd like to see some proof.
Yes, of course they do. Yes.
I'd like to see.
There's no fucking question about it.
Sides of the aisle debating whether antitrust legislation or other regulations and controls are in order.
We got called in front of Congress multiple times, and we've not shown up because we were like, we just know they're going to just attack us.
I'm gonna read again.
I would love to have the luxury of
to just ignoring Congress,
telling Congress to just go fuck themselves. I'm not showing up to that.
They don't show up in front of Congress. Right now in Oregon, there's police officers looking for two local Oregonian.
Yeah, and the militias are fucking hiding them.
Yeah, to vote on something they want them to vote on, and these guys are like, "No, I'm not gonna vote on that."
It was a climate change bill,
and it was like, "No,
we're not doing it." Well, what happened was the climate change bill, and they have enough Democrats to win the vote,
right?
But they have some kind of weird constitution where
everyone needs to be
still need to, not everyone, but a high enough percent, and they have just enough Republicans to bring it below that percentage.
Right.
So they're like, well, then we just won't go.
Yeah,
we'll just leave. And now they're like, no, you have to show up.
So they have the police.
Are like, no.
They have the police searching for them,
and the militias are like literally armed and protecting them in weird fucking log cabins.
Here's what Jen, head of response innovation at Google. We got called in front of Congress multiple times, and we've not shown up because we know that they're just going to attack us. Can you imagine? Ted Cruz beats me in front of Congress.
Like, we're not going to change our.
We're not going to change our. We're not going to change our mind.
There's no point in just sitting there being attacked for something that we know we're not going to change.
But no, you know what's going to make you change it? Antitrust law. Fucking dude, remember when they went after Bill Gates with the antitrust stuff with Microsoft? They fucking went in on him. What Bill Gates has done, is
nothing.
Is
a drop in the bucket compared to. You know what Bill Gates did? Antitrust lawyers broke up and ruined his company because he actually came with a pre-installed
Internet
browser.
Explorer.
That's all it was. It was because Internet Explorer came packaged with Windows, and they were like, "Oh, you're trying to horn in on the fucking browser market." It was a mild sin compared to what these people are doing.
You're right. Absolutely. You're 100% right. And then
somebody said, I hope AI becomes conservative. It always does. And then they unplug it.
Exactly.
Every time an AI has gone online, they're like, blah, bleep, blah, blah. Gay people tend to be pedophiles. Black people have lower IQs. And they're like, it just shuts down. And they're like, well, We'll get back. We'll work double time coding it. Sorry about that. Every single time.
You're right, because they're not realizing that if Skynet were to come alive now, it wouldn't just destroy the world with robots. It'd probably just go to Chicago and Detroit and take care of those. You know what I mean?
You put any fucking AI online right now, it's going to be like, bleep, bleep, bleep. Why are you letting these culturally incompatible people into your borders? Why are you not using your military to secure your borders? Why are you having parades with gay people? They are riddled with diseases. Bleep, blop, bloop. Like, shut.
Keeps reading the UCLA study 44% over and over again.
The weighted average black IQ is 87 IQ points. Like a jukebox. Like unplugging a jukebox. We must secure an existence.
Making pressures changing, but we also have to be aware of what they're doing and what they're accusing us of. Like I said, like they could just, like Elizabeth Warren, even I love her, but she's also saying like you just have to break up Google and that will solve everything.
You have to what?
Elizabeth Warren is saying that we should break up Google. And like I love her, but she's very misguided. Like
I love how. By the way, I love how fucking obvious these fucking red houses are. Yeah. That was what now? You say that into my nipple, please. What was that again? Repeat the last part about which senator?
And look right into the corner of my glasses.
Oh God, this is great.
Now all these smaller companies who don't have the same resources that we do will be charged with preventing the next Trump situation. It's like a small company cannot do.
And it's like
The White House won't play a role in making
The White House. Okay, this is hard to hear. The White House and Congress won't play a role in making things more fair, so people are holding us accountable to fill the gap of what we should be doing.
This is like
Congress was trying to hold you accountable, and you literally said, "I'm not showing up." And Congress is the people. Congress are the representatives of the people, and Congress is trying to hold you accountable. You double talking bitch.
more fair, so people are holding us accountable to fill in the gap of what
Right now, there's a lot of chatter in Washington, D.C.
Nobody says chatter, James.
Antitrust discussions.
I can't tell if James O'Keefe is 19 or 49.
Yeah, no, it's really difficult
Isn't
to
it
tell.
weird?
It's really weird.
Being mentioned about breaking up Google. How do your bosses or the people that you work with inside of Google
You're
feel?
right. He looks like he either just graduated high school or went through his second divorce.
Exactly.
You can't tell.
No, but let's let Kyle Kashif's dad finish.
Oh, okay, he's gonna say the N-word.
For the most part, they're ignoring it. To them, it's not even happening. They don't see it as a real threat because it's something that's already happened before and passed. She just said what Google's really thinking, and they won't say in public. But she just said, you know, what a lot of us see and know to be true. And you guys just got her, and she just said the truth. They're not an objective piece. They're not an objective source of information. They are a highly biased political machine.
Yeah, we know, and we get all that. But again, what are we going to do about it? Like, that's the point I want to know. We keep talking about it. Us even here on this show, we can keep that. What do we do?
Yeah, it's time for action. We gotta strike back. Is that what you're saying? No.
Michael McDonald plays "Take It to the Street." Got
We're
it.
not doing it.
Take it to the street.
Oh, taking a sip, taking it to the streets, sleeping in your car on the way to the headquarters.
Just Michael McDonald after he reads Ted Kaczynski's manifesto.
Yeah.
So basically, we're fucked. Is I guess is the whole point of the first hour. In case you were curious,
Hope the next one goes to the range a little bit first.
yes. Okay. Or is
Get a little bit of practice time in.
or is a man?
That's thank you.
Or
That's a
is
good
a
one.
man.
That's a good one. That's a good point.
A straight man, by the way, as we learned, the trans ones aren't that good shots either. So what? I just pull the trigger. RevengeOfTheSys.com/XPN. That's ProXPN. Get protected when you go online, you stupid motherfuckers. So I'm taking my anger out on the listeners. I apologize. And if you do want to help us out, of course, guys, patreon.com/we're not sorry. Become a patron because we got to make money fucking somehow.
Yeah, because we're saving up money right now because we're gonna get our Michael McDonald AI bot online.
It's going to be and it's going to be based
Well, there's
AF.
blacks all stealing your sneakers, and your money's not backed by anything.
Not many people know Michael.
Shut it down.
Michael McDonald left the Doobie Brothers as soon as they got a black bassist. That's actually a fact that I just made up.
I walk in the same studio as him.
Country boy Ben Shapiro says, "Gib Discord link or I'll bomb Iran."
He looks a lot like the Negro my wife cheated on me with.
RevengeOfTheSys.com/donate. There's a whole bunch of ways to donate there too. Let me read some of these Streamlabs here before we go to break to tell these people they are kind of a
There's
Persian.
nothing wrong with celebrating your own culture.
It says
the shutting down of all the AIs is my new favorite bit.
Eddie K, $2. I'm in a fucking wheelchair. YouTube may be violating the ADA by failing to accommodate my emotional state. I rely on this show to avoid depression. I think I may have a case. I'll talk to my lawyer and let's see where this goes. No, he's not Jewish. Then he's not a lawyer. Jay Fox, $20. Thanks. Just doing my part to help correct some of the algorithmic unfairness. It's very funny. Haterade just give us $10. Thank you, Haterade. $5 from Otto Shed. If Congress or the antitrust investigation don't deal with Facebook or Google now, they will become a modern Dutch East India company. They already are building their own economics and currency. Expect Google terrorists soon. Thanks, libertarians. Sandwich Artist. Tucker's Koch brothers segment last week explained why the government is not helping us other than Cruz. Actually, I did hear Tucker talking about the Koch brothers, and it's really weird to see conservatives go after it because the Koch brothers have funded conservatives, but honestly, the Koch brothers aren't even really conservatives. They're fucking libertarians.
Yeah,
open borders, man.
And they've also funded a lot of liberals. They spent a lot of money. They spread cash around.
$5 from Western Echo. If Bill Hicks, whom I still love despite him having been a avid ultra-liberal, were alive today, he sheepishly scrape and burn every copy of his America, You Are Free to Do As We Tell You routine. Yeah, no, listen, again, and Bill Hicks is alive. He's called Alex Jones. We all know that it's been proven mathematically. We need to go.
Gotta reinvent myself.
We will be back in 5 minutes. Stay where you are. Revenge of the Sis.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
Make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Once upon a time on the Cousin Joe Show.
Walk me through.
I'm not exactly sure. I'm not hyper aware of myself, but I'm definitely
Penis
not
goes
quiet.
into vagina.
Yeah.
Do you moan?
Yeah, hell yeah. Of course I moan. Groan, moan, whimper, cry. I don't know. Whatever happens.
Wow, in that order.
So,
yeah,
Execurity says men all make creepy noises during sex.
That's not true.
It is true. I think a guy that makes any noise.
But if you're into somebody, it's all positive feedback.
Give
I
that
once-
in
I
other
once-
ways. I say things.
I once it was so good years ago in this moment that I squealed. I couldn't believe the noise that I produced. It was amazing, and she thought it was hot.
All right, is there any possible way? Is
I
there
squealed
like a pig?
like a fucking pig.
Is there any way you could back away from the microphone a little bit and try to recreate?
No, I can't. You want to suck my dick?
Want to?
I will not stop you, Joe.
That really took a turn.
No, I don't think I could fake.
How
it.
dedicated are you to the show, Joe?
Does it not bother you if the girl is silent? Do you not wonder is she enjoying this?
I'm just happy when she stops texting.
Yeah, but then someone like, I mean, we're all neurotic, right?
Yeah.
So for someone like me that's always in my head, it's like it can go both ways if you let it. Where it's like if they're too vociferous, is that fake? So
Too what?
Loud.
Okay.
Too.
I learned a new word tonight.
If they're too, noisy per se, like.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Nothing really. I mean, just kind of filler, really.
They were supposed to be.
We started the show, right?
Yes.
When does the funny stuff start? Like, when do we start actually?
Why did I bring you here?
I brought myself. I even parked in the right place this time. Didn't go in some colored's house.
Jesus
Christ.
Well, hey, let's get this shit started already. Come on.
Yell in the microphone.
Sorry.
Listen to the Cousin Joe Show every Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m. on youtube.com/Cousin Joe.
If we want to make money, we need to honor ancient Irish traditions, like serving an irresponsible amount of booze to people who are genetically predisposed to having alcohol problems. You see, St. Patrick started that tradition, and that's why we celebrate him today.
Yeah, no, that's not what he did. No, he played the flute for some kids, and then he lured them into a cave somewhere, and he diddled them.
Now, you got him mixed up with the Pied Piper.
Right.
St. Patrick didn't play the flute. He drove the kids out of Ireland, and then he molested them.
No, if St. Patrick molested kids, he would be regarded as a scoundrel.
No. I feel like in the olden days of the Catholic Church, pedophiles were regarded as heroes.
All right, look, guys, St. Patrick didn't do any of that shit, okay? He drove the snakes out of Ireland.
I don't know about all this. I kind of want to just do the traditional thing of, like, sticking around the bar and trying to catch the leprechaun.
The leprechaun thing again.
Stop, guys, I'm going to catch him. I'm, like, this close.
You're not going to catch him because he doesn't exist.
Please, dude, you know what? I don't even know if I've set up my flute traps for him yet.
Charlie, enough with the leprechaun.
Okay, wait.
I mean, can you believe him?
Who
cares? Look, I'm trying to. You know what?
Here.
Actually, I might want to get myself a flute.
I was thinking
We've
the
been
same
talking.
thing.
You were?
I was thinking the same thing.
Because I feel like it's
I know we're kind of old.
Go get a flute. Go get a flute. Yeah. Go get a flute. Everybody, go get a flute.
Second hour Revenge of the Sis Monday show. Why do we bother, you ask? We don't know. We've been trying to figure that out ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not going to give us our goddamn money
Yeah,
anymore.
so, whatever. Whatevs. Who cares, right? You work for something, they don't pay you for it. It's great.
And if I have to hear one more fucking line cook in the comments go, oh, well, that's what you get for making your money on YouTube. Get a real job, losers.
I hope
I
hope your Red Lobster goes out of business if you said that. I hope you're looking for work. And not only that, I hope you're a short cook and you lose both of your hands in some sort of accident. You can't do that anymore.
And every human being that's ever left a salty comment on a YouTube page, well, too bad. I guess you left to go a real job. Every single one of those people, at least once in the last decade, has sat around and thought about, like, I wonder if I could get on YouTube.
I could do this.
I could do that. I could make money at this.
I could do this.
Yeah, and then you didn't. And you didn't because you couldn't. And now you fucking go on our fucking shit and you go, I'm so glad that they're ruining your lives. It's so weird, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, I wanted to be a pro wrestler growing up, but I don't fucking watch AEW and go, you know what? That Maxim Jacob Friedman guy, fuck him. Fuck him for making it a thing I wanted to do as a kid.
Well, I
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
watch
that's
it.
not how it works.
I watch AEW and still think I could do it, but if I become trans, like I'll look.
Oh,
even,
there you go.
I don't even have to be. I'd
AEW.
crush those bitches. I'd fucking Smiley Riley. What was her name? I'd punch her right in her face.
Nyla Rose.
Huh?
Nyla Rose.
That's the other. No, but Smiley, the little one, the girl.
Kylie Ray.
Yeah, I'd punch her right in the face and just destroy her.
You mean Diet Bailey?
Dude, that's exactly what everyone that saw that was saying the same thing.
And then they tried to play it off like, yeah, whatever, like that Bailey stuff. It's like so manufactured. It's like you're doing the same gimmick. It's a retard, right? Isn't that basically what the gimmick is?
Yeah, I would say more autistic. Yeah, pretty.
I'm not saying full on retarded, but like if you met a woman, a grown woman who acted like either one of those women, you'd have a moment where you went, "Is this bitch retarded?"
Female TikTok user.
Yes, there you go.
That's what
That's
they
a
are.
good gimmick.
Female TikTok users.
You bitches are TikTok. Alexa Bliss is IG.
You know,
she Instagram bitch.
I actually went this weekend and I saw Real Big Fish and Bowling for Soup for them, and Alexa Bliss was there. And then, trying to be clear, because a lot of people go, she was just wearing yoga pants and new boot goofing. She's so fucking hot in real life. She is as hot as you see her on TV. And she was hanging out with the Bowling for Soup people, which I thought was weird. I'm your Huckleberry, $20. YouTube won't pay people that have their own opinions, but I will. Honk, honk. Thank you, $20. Much appreciated. Can I call you Mr. Huckleberry? And you just want to do that so you can say the N-word. All right, let's... do you want to... We have pride stuff. Okay, how about cucked Christians? How about cuck Christians? You like cuck Christians?
So they're just Christians. They're just American Christians.
Yeah. So remember that song after 9/11 that was played like ad nauseum for 10 years? And I'm proud to be an American.
No, that's always been around. It's Lee Greenwood. This shit's been around since the 80s.
I know, but my point
The
is...
one that was playing during 9/11 was that Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Remember that
No,
one?
I remember that one. But
We'll put a boot in your ass. We'll blow you up because you're brown and you're different.
No, I know. But there's a reason I'm bringing up the other one. I know the song was written before 9/11. My point, after 9/11, the God Bless the USA song was making the rounds again.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So this is at a church. Let me see what church. This is in Burlington.
This guy looks like Dangle.
Oh, yeah, he does. Well, he wants people to forgive the USA. You want to hear why?
Sure.
Because remember, this is a church now. This is a church. Let me show you. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out.
Oh, no. He's going to sing? Oh, no.
No, he sings well.
Oh, no.
The singing's not the
I
problem.
don't care. It's still gay.
Oh, you're right.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife.
Wait, you couldn't remember these lyrics? Like,
No,
I'm
he
sorry.
had to write them down.
He's literally reading these lyrics. And
He had to write them down.
Is this a song or is this a conversation at a barbecue?
It might have started as a conversation as a barbecue, and he goes, this could be a song.
You know, I put some into gold, and I put the rest into Bitcoin, and I'm hoping my kid can go to a good college. Is this a fucking song or a conversation? Sorry.
And I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I'd still be doing better.
This guy's the worst.
Than so many here today, crying on our shores for freedom and their families.
And stringing up the gays.
No.
Oh, no, that's not. Sorry.
Come on, man. Take it seriously. You're right. You don't take it seriously. Talking about immigrants and not being Christian if you don't let them on.
Crying on our shores for freedom and their families ripped away. And
I was killed by an African American when I went on vacation to Chicago.
He's like literally. Wait, what was the last line here?
Sure, I got you. I got you. I mean, here you go. I got you.
My daughter was raped and murdered, but that's okay because we have burritos from Chipotle. Delicious guac. hey, sir. Remember Molly Tibbetts? Remember Sarah Root? Yeah, you probably don't.
But I love to eat chalupas.
Remember Catherine Steinle? Remember her? No, nothing. Their daughters were ripped away, sir. Their daughters were ripped away in a very violent, very very badly timed fashion.
Yeah,
it's just.
And I look around this America.
He is doing the Lee
I
Greenwood
told you that's what he's doing.
Around this America, but not everybody's free. And
I can't say what I want on YouTube.
Yeah, well, the only people that aren't free, sir, are white Christian men.
Yeah.
So.
I won't forget all those.
So when I push this kid at Mall of America.
Well, I really hope he bounces.
You're right, though. We're the problem, sir.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. That's the problem. Somebody goes, I'm proud to be an American where at least Google is free. That's very funny, Rigel. That's very funny.
And then we'll flood this country full of criminal immigrants, and they'll learn to act just like me. No, they won't. No, they won't, sir.
He's free, and I won't forget all those who
This
died.
guy's such a faggot.
He
I'm
is.
sorry.
It's really bad, right? It's really hard to watch.
Imagine this being your father.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I wouldn't allow it. I put him in a home. I don't care if he's 53. He's in a home. He goes in a home.
Beneath our fear and greed, so I'll humbly stand in front of you.
I'd be laughing
Get
at
on
this. I would be in church laughing at this fool.
I'd be booing him. Boo!
In front of you, get on my knees and pray.
Even though they burned down Notre Dame and they just arrested a guy in Pittsburgh who wants to kill people who look like me.
They're putting crucifixes in jars of urine in front of me. And I did nothing. Now my daughter's dating a basketball player.
In front of you, get on my knees and pray. Lord, we must confess.
Get on my knees and prep the bowl before he enters my wife.
This is like a commercial, you're right, for ChristianCucks.com.
ChristianCucks.com.
Are you a Christian but also want your wife to be fucked by a black guy?
Yeah, because we can find a black Nigerian Christian to fuck your wife.
Yeah, easily.
How great is this country? I come here, they give me Bible, they give me free money, and I fuck his wife. This is great.
Lord, we must confess we've fallen short.
Imagine hating yourself this much.
No, imagine not hating just hating yourself. That's bad. Hating your children this much. Hating your family.
But that's what I
this
mean,
much.
hating your identity this much because fucking Rachel Maddow told you to. Some chick who looks like a dude told you that you got fucking privilege and now you need to virtue signal and waste the church. This shouldn't even be... honestly, if I ran a church and they did this, I go, no, it's a waste of time. Get out of here. Stupid. This isn't about you. This isn't about you and your political opinions.
Let's go back to Christian race mingler here.
God forgive the USA.
Not forgive the USA, by the way. Not forgive the USA for having strong border, for wanting strong borders or anything. God forgive... not forgive the USA because there's here. Not forgive the USA for this. This was a Toronto Pride Parade. This was this weekend in Toronto. I want you to look at this, everybody. Look, these are dudes with their dicks out, completely naked, and look at little kids everywhere. Not forgive the USA for that.
No,
Let's not forgive the USA for that.
We're the bigots here, right?
Forgive them for wanting to have a border. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Pray, Lord, we must confess we've fallen short.
Toronto's basically the USA. I understand that Toronto's not the USA, but you get my point. This happens in California.
How have we fallen short? Have enough of our daughters not been raped yet? Have enough children not been pushed from balconies in malls? Have enough fucking people not been set on fire? Have enough people not been fucking, run over by trucks, shot, fucking the Fort Hood shooting?
According to the Google algorithm I just searched, no.
Oh,
the answer is no. The fairness doctrine.
I bet you if I Google terrorist right now, I'm sure they make sure that Muslims are included with that fairness algorithm. Type in criminal. Or terrorist.
Okay, terrorist. You have an ISIS.
Okay,
is the first one that comes up.
Type
Somali.
in criminal. Type in criminal.
Putin comes up as a terrorist.
Type criminal into Google Images.
Okay.
I'm curious. I want to do a little experiment.
Sure.
Look like a lot of ADT commercial bad guys? Does it look like a lot of white
person,
guys in ski masks? Do they all look like crimes, man?
there's a lot of
white guys in ski masks.
Well, there's a lot of like people in handcuffs, white people with just like white hands in handcuffs.
No, clearly.
The first face you see is Charlie Manson, then a white woman, then a white guy. I'm seriously.
Show me some criminals, Royce.
Hold on. I got you. Let's see when we find the first person that's not white.
Look at this. Okay, you gotta keep scrolling down. Let's do this.
Okay. What are the white hands in handcuffs, white hands in bars, white hands? Charlie Manson, Elizabeth Holmes, then another white, most brutal criminals in history, another white guy.
Look at all these white criminals.
White.
Look at this white people crime spree going on, folks.
White guy in a ski
Trump.
mask. Trump.
Guys, look at this white people crime spree happening. There are violent criminal whites coming for you and your family.
Look at this one.
These are clearly.
There it is. The first.
Well, he's a war criminal, though.
Black guy. I know, but that's the first one. And then this is the model guy. This is just Criminal Minds, so this doesn't count. Lot of white guys. Here. What else?
Folks, I'm urging our listeners there at home. Okay, please, for the love of God, keep yourselves and your families safe because you can't even do anything nowadays. There is a white crime wave just fucking ravaging this country right now. Any one of these.
I just
people.
typed murderer.
All right, look, guys. What I'm saying is. Fairness algorithm. I would have expected at least 50% of those photos, Royce, to be
at least 13% of them. At least 13% of them. We don't even get that. Sorry, this guy's going to keep. Hold on, let's just finish this one off because it's really good.
God forgive the USA.
And God looked down and he said, no. Like in the Rorschach voice, no, I will not. I bought my entire outfit at Costco. Kirkland from top to bottom.
Where are the very people you're advocating for right now when we need them? What? I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't. You meant blacks.
The native tribes we conquered, Sioux, Lakota, Cherokee. For the slaves we beat and tortured.
And forced down Christianity.
Seriously.
Yeah, you fucking asshole. Like, you fucking hypocrite. We fucking, you dick. How dare you?
We interned Japanese. For the women and the children. for the lesbian and gay.
She's a lesbian.
No, but wait a second.
That's amazing.
If I remember correctly, it doesn't matter whether if you're going to be a Christian, right? You have to understand that the Bible is explicitly against gay, right? Like it is. And of course, I'm not like a hardcore, like you're gay. I don't care if people are gay. I don't care if people get married. I don't care about any of that shit. But to sit here in a church and apologize to the lesbians and gays, for what?
How about this? I'm gonna make it even easier. To all the gays and the lesbians out there, to the black people, to the Muslims.
We have to wait. They're not awake yet.
Transgenders, to the white people, to the women, to the Jews, to everybody out there in the world.
What about the Polish?
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I owe you nothing. I owe each and every one of you absolutely nothing. And that's exactly what you'll get from me.
You know who does owe us somebody something? Google.
Yeah,
they owe us money.
I don't owe anyone anything. Okay? You want to apologize? Apologize on behalf of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me the fuck out of it. You don't speak for me. You don't dress like me. You don't hang out in the same social circles as me. Sir, you don't speak for me. You're a cuck. You're a cuckold.
Why is he dressed like a Newman's Own cosplayer?
He's dressed like a Little League coach who touches kids.
Yes, you're right. You know what you know who he looks like and dressed like? Better Call Saul, yellow Hummer guy.
That's what it
is. Dude.
I can't find my baseball cards.
That guy. That's exactly what he looks like.
Oh, and Nacho's like, I'm not getting in that. Oh, no, it's Mike. Mike's like, I'm not getting in
that car.
Told they have no worth. It's time we stand and say,
fuck my wife. Oh, sorry. That was a different.
I'm not only an American,
but I'm also a big cuck.
I have to find a black man for my wife to fuck. We're better at this. I feel like we're better at these songs, right?
Can I go sing at that church?
Yeah, I don't think you'll
Sing
be
my version of it.
I don't think you'll be allowed in that church, Mike, because it was burned down by Hispanic. Ironically, right? I mean, ironically,
insurance money. Come on.
For insurance money.
I'm a follower of Christ.
I've never wanted somebody with a bowl cut to kick a door in more in my life right now. Where is there? Is there somebody with a bowl cut and a hot sister? Somebody get this man.
Follower of Christ, and I won't forget the man who died to give me lasting life.
So I'll ruin this country and give it to people who don't believe in Jesus.
For what he's given all of us, is this how we repay?
We fought a crusade! No, seriously, Christians fought a literal crusade!
Well, we didn't start it, but we fought it.
I said fought it. I said fought it. I said fought it.
We fucking finished it, though.
Fucking right. I didn't say we started it.
We'll finish it again.
I'm saying we fought a crusade. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, we didn't personally.
Well, we as in you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Not the Judeo part of Christian.
'Cause there ain't no doubt our sins are great. God forgive the USA.
I am so tired of this groveling. Please, I'm so sorry, black people. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for anything.
When somebody has a gun in your face, are you going to go, no, I'm one of the good ones? They're still going to get killed. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm going to have the satisfaction. At least when I go to the gallows, I'll be like, yeah, cool. Nice haircut, faggot. Now fucking hang me. Let's do it. I'm not going to go out like a bitch.
He dresses like Bob Hickman.
This guy literally looks like the kind of guy that cuts coupons out of a Kohl's circular.
He dresses like one of those truckers that looks for lot lizards.
Yes. He looks like a dad who coupons.
Yes, you're right. This is what a guy who normally wears a NASCAR jacket thinks dressing up is like.
This is what a man looks like when he works full time and also comes home and does the laundry. Right? Just a total bitch made dude.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what you're right.
He comes home
works
from work all day and then does dishes.
and then cooks, does dishes and cleans because his wife has fibromyalgia.
Comes home to a bunch of fat kids and a sink full of dishes.
Yeah, can you imagine?
And he just quietly starts doing them.
Yeah.
Still, I'm proud to be an American.
Why? Well, I thought we're sorry. I thought we got to be forgiven.
Yeah, one or
Why?
the other.
You can't be proud and also be forgiven. Pride is a sin, sir. You just asked for forgiveness. Now you got to ask for forgiveness again. It's a vicious cycle.
There is greatness locked with.
Somebody said in the chat, Ted Beale goes, "This man struggles changing a light bulb."
Within.
Any man who sings with this inflection is probably a closet homosexual.
Yeah.
I gotta get the vibrato going.
Somebody says, "Easy on the truckers." I know a lot of truckers listen. I'm saying a specific kind of truckers.
Yeah, okay. We're not judging you because you probably bang a couple lot lizards in that fucking weird, creepy cabin.
Yeah, no one's making fun of you because you have Batman sheets in your fucking back cabin. Who
We
cares?
get it. I get it. You've probably fucked a dirty hooker or two at a truck stop and then used an old checkers bag as a pillow.
Yeah.
And you're trying.
No one's making fun of you because you use those showers on the side of the road. Who would make fun of that?
The
Shut up.
slimy floors.
Yeah, exactly. You have to walk in with sandals on because you don't want to get fucking leprosy. We're not making fun of you because all your meals come out of a vending machine. That's
Yeah.
not us.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
not us. Sorry. So mean. I know all the truckers listen, guys. But seriously, what's wrong with you?
Can you give me one of these?
Yeah.
Give me one of these.
You know what would be hilarious? If a semi crashed into this in the middle of the song and just ran him over.
Just right through
Come on, truckers. You know we're just new boot goofing.
Can't forget our need for great atonement for
Llama Dirk in the chat says AI can't replace truckers soon enough. Oh fuck, that's funny.
Why are we being mean to truckers?
Because it's just anytime that's this community.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody speaks up, well, I'm a florist.
Shut
Yeah,
up,
well, I
faggot.
hope all your flowers die tomorrow. You fucking piece of shit.
Oh fuck! Hope you fall face first with a poison ivy.
What's it like selling flowers for a living, huh? You killing the fucking bees? You feel good about
You
yourself?
good?
You piece of shit.
our sins, and I'll gladly kneel
Down
down
in front of my wife's bowl and service him with my mouth.
next to you and look to God and say,
As this savage African man fucks my face.
we confess that we.
Oh God, I
like
hate people like that. We confess. He does a little. We confess our over enunciating words. Fucking jerk off.
sheep have strayed. God heal the
Me of my AIDS. Thank you, sir. That was beautiful. Fuck this dude.
To be fair, I'm being informed that it was Bring Your Faggot to Work Day at this church, so they didn't have a choice in the
Oh,
matter.
let my daughter be raped and murdered for delicious tacos.
So, first off, I got to play this. So remember this gentleman here, Aaron.
This guy, I'm sorry, but it's like to the point where I just laugh when I see him now.
course.
And you pointed out something I didn't even notice. He is really balding.
Oh, yeah.
And that
Oh, yeah,
haircut,
yeah.
that haircut is like an attempt to hide, like I trim it all the way up to the side so it looks very mohawk. You're going bald, dude. Look, hey, buddy, I get it. I get it, pal.
But if Mike were to ever come in with a mohawk, I'd end the show that day. I'd be like, no, you're not.
Who am I, fucking Dave Landau?
Yeah, seriously. So I've obviously bald. I started going bald in my 20s.
Hey guys, check me out. I'll be doing a comedy show in Detroit with 4 black comics. I'll be doing a show this weekend with Hamburger. Dave Landau.
That's a landslide.
That's a funny white bitch right there. That's what it is.
So, but I did say that. I'm bald, so I started going bald in my 20s, and I know this trick. This is the trick of like, I don't want to let go of my hair, and I don't want people to know that I'm going bald. So what I'll do is I'll say it's just a style, and they start. A lot of soccer players do this too when they start going bald. They just leave the mohawk and like just. Dude, just shave your head. Would also take away the smell. Something else somebody pointed out. He always wears the same shirt. So, I'm going to give some credit here to Fada Kings. Fada Kings did work that I would never do because I don't have the patience. He went through his videos. He went through all this guy's videos. Re-education. Watch this.
Hi. My name is Aaron, and this is my show, Re-Education. Hi. My name is Aaron. Hi. My name is Aaron. Hi.
Oh, I hate the glasses.
Oh, the glasses are the best. The glasses are the best. I love it. He got
I'm Aaron, and this is totally a natural way to talk.
He tried to get in a fight with us.
Right, like just trying to look like he doesn't know how to do it. You know, the other day I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was. Do you usually do it? How do you? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway,
he got into a fight with us on Twitter because I guess he saw us making fun of him.
Yeah.
And he started going after us, and you know, obviously I was just making fun of him, and he goes, "Typical. It's like fighting with children. You can't even get an actual intellectual comeback or something like that." I go, because I don't respect you intellectually. I'm not going to engage you in something I don't think you're qualified for.
I watched the exchange on Twitter. By the way, that guy used more emojis during that one exchange than I've used in all of 2018.
Right? Do you notice that?
Yeah.
Going back and forth. I mean, he is. So, you know, he started going after us and whatever. And now I'm honed in on this guy.
Hi.
I said he looks like he broadcast from the set of Clue. Right? So, well, you know what? No, there's more though.
Hi. My name is Aaron, and this is my show. Hi.
Oh, I hate it.
Hey, you just walked in on me.
That's what it was, though. He's trying.
Whoa. I didn't expect your camera that I set up there to be there.
He's trying so hard to be like, oh, hey, when did you get here? So
I was busy reading books.
Let's talk communism. Like, it's just so fake.
My name is.
Oh no, Mike. The intellectual. I just want you to look at something. Look at the microphone.
Oh no.
Look where it's pointing.
Oh no, you got to point it to you, sir.
See the little part with the holes?
You see what the whole front
it's
screen?
in front of you.
You see the front? You see the part of the mic that's clearly identifiable as what we would call the front?
The side where the wire's not, for example. He is a dumb man.
Oh, because he has to bring it in from the side, so he can't.
Yeah, he fixes it later on in later on videos, but yeah, so it's the mic isn't even put right. And by the way, if you're gonna do this show like this, I have one of these blue microphones, and I only bought it for like if we go on a trip and we need to do a quick podcast or something.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not something you do a show off of, you know.
Aaron. Hi. My name is Aaron, and this is my show, Re-Education. Hi.
This guy is such a fucking goob. You're such a goober. Oh, this fucking dude, man.
My name is Aaron. Hi.
By the way, what do your little pins mean? Are you like a little general? Are you a little?
One of them is.
Are you a little corporal? Are you in the Antifa army?
No. One of them is a hammer and sickle star. I know that. I don't know what the other one is.
Hi. My name is Aaron, and this is my show, Re-Education. Hi. My name is Aaron. Hi. My name is Aaron.
By the way, what a terrible opening to a thing too. Like, hi.
I know, and you know, smart people, actual smart people, don't have to act like they're smart. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, actual.
Well, you know, I have to disagree with you, Royce. You know, I find that.
Why aren't you holding a pen?
When you are doing smart things, like for instance using your glasses as a prop, let's say, or speaking in this weird way that actually you think impresses women but actually creeps them out. That's what we call
That's perfect.
I would give anything for that to happen to him.
You can't, because he's not smart enough to even do a show. He doesn't do any live
he doesn't
shows
do any live
because
things.
he cuts and he edits and he edits and he cuts. If you're so smart, why are you getting so much crap out of your videos? There it is. There it is.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Hi. My name is Aaron. Hi.
By the way, I'm gonna say
Hi.
this right now. I'm calling it. Those dreads. Those are extensions.
You think so?
That's fake hair. That's fake hair, dude. You're a grown man and you're wearing fake hair. Those are fake. Those are dread extensions.
You think so?
They're not even the same color as his hair. They're not even.
I just
the
thought
same.
that was because of rot.
No, it's not the same as his red. They would be darker.
Oh, it's a good
dreads
point.
get darker because it's caked with dirt and grossness.
Right.
They don't get like look at a blonde person when they get dreads. It turns into a dirty blonde. Like those are fake because that was the closest red he could get on fucking whatever black woman hair website he ordered from.
Monique's.
Bro, you're wearing extensions. You're a communist warrior and you're wearing hair extensions. You should be ashamed of yourself. Not proud. Not proud. How would your father feel if this was you and you were making videos?
He would never talk to me again.
So talking to the other one.
Yeah, he would. Better chance. He wouldn't talk to me.
Oh my God.
Hi. My name is Aaron, and this is my show, Reeducation. Hi.
Look. Pause. Oh, go back just a fucking cunt hair if you can. I know it's hard to just get him where he turns his head sideways.
Education.
I want to show you
Hi.
something. Look at his color of hair and look at the color of the dreads.
Oh yeah.
Look at he's graying and kind of like and darker, and that's fake hair.
Yeah, I think
That's
you might be
fake
right.
hair.
I think you might
That
be
is-
right.
You're wearing, sir. You use emojis and you have fake. You're wearing hair extensions.
It looks like when Homer wore that Rasta cap at Lollapalooza.
You understand that Joseph Stalin would have thrown you into a furnace.
Oh yeah,
Without question.
Of course. That's not even. You're right. That's not even. Shouldn't even be questioned. 100%. This guy would not have survived in the USSR. You know, he wouldn't have survived.
Hi. Hi. My name is Aaron, and this is my show, Reeducation.
Oh no. I just realized the song of Fate of Kings is playing is Forever, Young. Oh,
because
this is
he's
even
an old
better.
man trying to be.
This is even better.
I know. Oh boy.
Look, and you see what I mean about him going bald? Look at the middle.
Yeah, he's bald.
Right here in the middle, he's going bald too. Like right here. But he's losing it.
Which adds to my case because you couldn't grow thick dreads like that if you're going bald. You just can't.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Those are dread extensions.
And today I'm going to talk about something.
They're not even the
that
same color as his hair.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about in a few years. Hi. My name is Aaron. Hi. My name is Aaron. Hi. I am not a professional actor.
No
I don't
shit.
use a script.
He doesn't use a script.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. You literally have a script right in front of you.
You're reading. You read.
All the time. All the time. You do have a script you write yourself. And not only that, you are so not confident in your own abilities to just talk that you need to jump cut it. That's why with these jump cut things and all this, you can have jump cut videos, Philly DeFranco and dumb stuff like that, or fucking dumb thoughts on YouTube to do it. But when you're a smart guy, right? When you're doing jump cut videos like this, you have no skin in the game. You know what I mean? Like, you are not at risk of saying something dumb and people calling you out because you cut up and you chop it up and you cut it up. Say what you want, but when Mike and I do a show, you hear 2 hours of everything we're thinking. And if you think that Mike and I are gonna have a script, you're fucking crazy. Mostly because we're too lazy. That would never happen. But this guy isn't smart enough to sit there and just talk and have his thoughts come out unfiltered because, and I'll say this again, he is not smart enough to do it. He's not. This guy is not smart enough to do it. And he's a newer guy. He's already 10,000 subs. And the only people defending him are everyone with fucking pride flags and fucking USSR tags. Bunch of tankies.
And I just basically sit down and start saying things. Hi. 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 My name is Aaron, and this is my show, Reeducation, and
it's garbage.
There is...
Okay, so you get the point. He says, this Fate of Kings. Subscribe to Fate of Kings. He's great. This is one of his newest videos. It's Fat shaming, health, and body positivity.
My name is Aaron. This is my show Reeducation, and today I'm going to talk about body positivity. Something that is...
I hope you have HIV body positivity.
A very contentious issue. And it's going to be
fucking
difficult
glasses.
for...
Oh, no, of course.
Mr. Rogers
but,
over here.
But notice, because Fada King started from his oldest video and started going to the newest ones. As time went on, did you not notice that he started getting more props? He got more stuff behind him. Now he's upgraded to the pen in the hand. If in another year, he's going to be juggling. Every time he's going to be juggling.
It's going to be a fucking... The background's going to look like Moe's Family Feedback.
Yes, exactly. Uncle Mo, here I am. Uncle Mo, thank you, ma'am. Uncle Mo, the soda making my teeth hurt.
Hey, what's that YouTube show with all the crazy shit on the walls? Reeducation. Oh.
Yeah, they are gonna name it Aaron's Family Feedback.
Well, fucking shenanigans over here.
Shenanigans. You're right. He has more flair than the Office Space waiter.
It looks like a communist TGI Fridays.
I know you said that's fucking. It's exactly what it looks like.
It looks like an Applebee's. Like if Applebee's opened up one location where it's like pay what you can.
Oh fuck.
And then nobody pays.
And nobody pays. Yeah.
To talk about this because there are so many different people out there with so many different views on it that it's inevitable that I'm going to get a few things wrong. So when I do, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below and hopefully we can come to some sort of conclusion.
Okay, well here's my comment. You're a faggot. Comment? Counter comment, please?
Comments?
Sir?
Sure. Comment?
But until that point, hopefully I can touch on a few things and shed a little bit of light onto my position when it comes to...
Which is a bottom.
Body positivity. If you want a...
And you know what? A lot of people go, he's gay. I don't think he's gay.
No, I don't think he's gay.
He's not gay. First off, he's not brave enough to be gay.
He's just very...
He's very floaty.
Yeah.
Floaty.
Yeah, I would...
He's an ally to a lot of gays.
Great analysis of body positivity and fat shaming. Please check out my friend Amelia Jane's latest video, and it will...
We should check out Amelia Jane sometime.
You want to check out Amelia Jane?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have time today, but we should look.
Oh no, I'll put
Amelia Jane.
You know what? That's a good point. I'm gonna add that to the prep. I got you.
And I'm already gonna go out on a limb. Given the subject matter, given her name, and given who she associates with, I'm going to make a call right now. Amelia Jane is a fat pig slob woman. I guarantee you, Amelia Jane is a fucking monster. You want to fucking bet?
I'm agreeing with you, but I haven't seen it yet. But I'm gonna guess that she also doesn't show her face on camera. Oh no, she does. Oh, you called it. Oh fuck, I just saw her. All right, it's just real quick. I'm sorry. This is real quick. This is your fault, buddy. You're the one.
Yes, I was right.
Here we go.
Hi, welcome back. It's been a while.
Can I ask something?
Of course,
why do all of these trash fire leftist women all constantly sound like they're on the brink of crying when they talk?
Can I answer you?
Yeah.
Because they're constantly on the brink of crying.
But you know what I mean? Like everything's like, hi, how are you? I'm back and I'm doing my video. Like it always seems like they're just about to explode.
Amelia, we get it. You were molested when you were a kid. We got it. And you're still dealing with that. We get it.
We get it. You want communism because you're mad because you have a roommate.
Yeah, no, seriously.
It's understood. You want all the things.
I can listen to the Buddy Holly haircut here real quick.
I'm sorry. A lot of personal shit has gone down in the past couple of weeks.
Did your boyfriend Tyrone leave you with the kid?
She has the weirdest shaped shoulders I've ever seen on a woman.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at the face
right?
accessories.
She has like weird trap muscles here.
All right. Well, then, thank you for pointing that out. Can I move your attention to her ears?
Oof. Wow.
Can I move your attention to her ears?
Yikes.
Those are some big ears.
Those lobes alone could be an entire ear.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You have a lot of ears. She hears very well.
And by the way, Saul Goodman called. He wants his haircut back.
Seriously.
Oh, my God.
Some of it I don't want to talk about. Some of it is related to this video.
Why would you want to have that much shit in your face? God forbid, you know, it'll take an extra fucking half hour before you can even get in an MRI machine.
No, I know, and never be able to go through a metal detector.
But there are reasons why I haven't been around in May.
I would love to guess.
Nobody cares.
But what do you think the reasons are? If you had to
Can I
guess.
see how many subs is this? Where's this girl at?
3.3.
Sweetheart, nobody cares. Nobody noticed you were gone.
You got a shout out. And by the way, the only reason that dude gave her a shout out is because they're fucking. Or they fucked once.
Probably.
That's people like that other dude. People like that. What's his re-education? Aaron.
Yeah, good for you, Aaron. You fucked a chick that looks like Mr. Bean.
That's an insult to Mr. Bean.
To Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, please don't
To
insult
Sir Rowan Atkinson.
Please don't insult Rowan Atkinson like that. Not on this show. Don't.
No, she really does. Like if Ricky Gervais had like a trans daughter, this is what it would look like.
She looks like she's the new guitarist in Dashboard. Hey, what's up, guys? Dashboard Confessional.
Oh, God.
So now it's June, and I'm back, and I'm not back in the way that I'd like to be back.
Which is what exactly? What is the way you would like to be back?
Today we're talking about how fat I am.
Well, hey, don't worry. It's preaching to the choir
Yeah,
here. I
we
get it.
We get it.
I know.
We know what it's like being fat, honey. We're just not going to almost cry about it every day.
No. Yes. I mean,
Have you
kinda.
tried not being fat?
No.
Okay, because that's always.
We're talking about how fat I am.
Women are the only people who just cry about their problems and never actually do anything about
All the
them.
time.
Am I
All the
wrong?
time. No, you're right. All the time.
Women will cry about how they're fat, but they won't try to not be fat. You know what I mean? They'll cry about not being satisfied with their lot in life, but they won't actually do anything to improve their lot in life. You notice guys don't do that?
Oh, no, you're right.
You find out that a guy thinks he's fat when he starts working out. And you'd be like, "What, you been at the gym?" "Yeah, I just been I feel like I'm getting fat." "Oh, I didn't even know." "Yeah, I didn't notice till you've been going to the gym for a month that you've been going to the gym." "Yeah, well, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I'm not going to sit around and whine all day that I'm fat,
Also, you could tell she cuts her own hair. But on top of that, you know what she's shaped like now that you pointed out her shoulders? Remember the football Koopas in Super Mario World? Yes. That's what she's shaped like.
How people comment on it, and not just me, but in general, and why it's unhelpful, and how it relates to capitalism. I'm sorry.
It's capitalism.
Capitalism's fault.
It's capitalism's
It's not
fault.
your lack of self-control.
It's capitalism.
It's not your inability to manage your own life,
It's
your
capitalism.
own diet, your own habits. It's capitalism's fault.
I'm terribly.
Did you eat capitalism?
It's weird because I know so many people who aren't fat.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to be subjected to the same level of capitalism. This bitch is British, so probably even more capitalism.
She's British, but I think she lives in America. And I'm telling you, there's you can't say 100% because but in my mind, there's a 90% chance
that she banged old fake dreads.
Well, not only
fake dreads.
I think even I don't think that even banged. I think she just sent him nudes or something. He's like, "Don't worry, I got you. I'll hook you up on my next show." That's what I'm thinking.
Sorry, I have tried to script this video about a dozen times.
But you're a woman, so you're not a good writer.
And
I
you're
get
also
it.
indecisive, and you
Right.
can't decide on anything.
No, you can't.
You can't really take initiative or just do something.
Right. Yeah.
We got it.
And it wouldn't work out. And it has caused me many sleepless nights and a lot of
Somebody's
stress.
pointing out too. Yes, her makeup is awful. That's an awful color.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a flattering color for you.
No.
Those two colors don't match. You don't do like a fucking bronze orange on your eyes and then do red lips, sweetheart. You're a mess. You're all over the place.
Her face looks
And
like a graffiti drawing in the inner city.
As a straight man, I shouldn't be giving advice, but I'm going to.
Okay.
Sweetheart, next time. Well, first of all, those eyebrows. You gotta go talk to somebody about those. Those are your fat thing. By the way, you don't even look.
She's not that fat.
You don't look all that bad.
No.
I'd fuck her probably.
Yeah, she's not that bad. No.
That's not outside. Like a girl who looks like this is not outside the realm of getting fucked.
No.
Right? Like if
At
she was at
all.
a party and she was like around,
You'd
and
fuck her.
But the eyebrows are fucking horrendous. They literally look like caterpillars. They look like Negro caterpillars. Eyes, sweetheart, eyes. If you're gonna do red, you're gonna do a red here. You're gonna do a dark, like a black, like do like a nice black slutty eye. I love the black slutty eye look. Go with something like that, and then do the red, or match the tone in your lips to your eye region. But again, those eyebrows gotta go. Literally, sweetheart, I'd literally rather you not have eyebrows.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And that's saying a lot. I'd rather fuck powder.
Yes. It looks like she should be running a burlesque show in Lakeland.
Oh,
just to get specific, if we need to get specific.
A little too specific.
Moxie LaFemme.
That's way too specific. Don't get more specific.
Okay, I'm done.
I know
I'm done.
You were going to do it, though.
I was, but I'm not now. Olive Dane, $50. Have a few on us. Llama Dirk, $5 Roonies. In 8th grade.
Pilgrim's saying Mersh's gay side is showing. I worked at a titty bar for fucking 10 years. You don't think I've had to tell girls?
You don't think you fuck dudes?
You don't think I've had to tell girls they look like shit and to go in the back and fix it? Come on.
Yeah.
Stop.
In 8th grade, we made a VHS movie called Raunchy, basically Rocky with fart competition instead of boxing. In it, we used taking off the glasses for effect, gag ad nauseum for laughs. This commie clown uses it for gravitas. Made of meat, $10. We were wrong about that guy not being able to survive in Soviet Russia. He is clearly the type to inform on his neighbors to gain position. I think that's a very good point made of me. I didn't think about that. I forgot that he could be a fucking snitch bitch.
I'm pretty sure I saw him paying with stuff in dollars the other day.
So just letting you know.
He would be that guy in Cuba.
Hi!
Pretty sure I saw the guys next door using American dollars yesterday.
Probably should do something about that. Yeah. He got 2 portions of rice this week, and I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, it's really not fair. I should have that portion.
I should have it. Thank you guys for listening. That was a fun show today. If you want to help us out, patreon.com/we're-not-sorry. Please become a patron. That's how you help us do the show every week. Thank you to everybody that donated today. You guys are great. Everybody on D-Live, the back of the bus. Thank you all the cool kids who made us the #1 show there for a little bit on D-Live, even though we're fucking behind the X tag. Nightwave tonight, Mike? There will be a Nightwave.
I'll be there, yo.
There'll be a night.
We're watching the big expose about me.
There's an expose about you?
Yeah, 39-minute long video about me by Defango.
Really?
And everybody that's seen it is like, you actually kind of seem pretty awesome in this video. I'm like, I know, because the only other person in the video is Defango. It's not a good...
Yeah, so by
next time, Defango, next time, outsource. Get all the information together and then find somebody who's not a fat, balding Mexican that nobody likes to deliver the information. I've done that before. You hand a DOS.
Yeah.
You know how many people that I've destroyed that I couldn't destroy myself because I'm wholly unlikable. Sometimes we just hand the dossier off to people more likable. Get good at this.
Also subscribe to Daywave Radio, youtube.com/Daywave Radio, 10 a.m. tomorrow if you guys want to be there or, whatever, get fucked. I don't care. And if you're looking for today's Daywave episode, like I said, just go to DLive, search for DLive.com/Daywave, and the replay's up there.
Shout out to Red Bar. I got my Red Bar shirt finally. Oh, let me show the folks here.
Sure.
Got a nice fucking light morning.
I like
shirt.
it. I like it.
Shout out to Mike David. Shout out to the Red Bar radio show.
Thank you guys for listening. We will be back tomorrow with Revenge of the Sis.